This is the Neoliberal Round Podcast. Welcome to another episode of the Neoliberal Round Podcast. I'm Renaldo McKenzie, and we are in Long Branch, New Jersey. And of course, this is not just the Neoliberal Round Podcast, but is the installment series of the Pulse with Ricardo and Renaldo McKenzie. What's pulsing, Ricardo?
There's so much going on right now. It is June.
Yes.
There's a lot. Other than our birthday just passed.
Yep, June 14th was our birthday.
Flag Day.
We're older.
Yes.
Flag Day. A dun day.
A dun
We talked
day.
about a dun day the last time.
Yes. What did we say about that? I can't remember.
It's my African American celebration.
Yes.
Which is usually held in various African American cities throughout the U.S.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but today we have an interesting discussion for you guys. It's a Sunday. We're on the shore, relax and stuff. So we want to talk about this so much. We want to talk about the World Cup. The World Cup.
Yes.
We have to talk about
It's
sports.
huge. It's 2026.
Talk about,
And
let's talk about tennis.
Yes.
Serena Williams.
It's back. We talked about it last time.
Yes. So
And
probably that's
here
where
she
we're
is.
gonna begin. This morning, I told you I was at the gym this morning, and all the TV, they put those big TV screens at the gym.
Yeah.
So I looked at 3 different TVs, and I thought it was the same channel. I realized it's 3 different channels, and they were all carrying Serena Williams. What's going on with Serena Williams? Why is she such a big news?
Well, Serena Williams she's a 7-time Wimbledon champion, and she had left. We have a meal for this podcast.
Thanks.
Very nice. That's the chef.
Yes.
Yeah. We insisted on making shrimp and pasta.
Oh my God.
So Serena Williams is playing. She retired, but she never said she was going to retire. She said she was pulling away from tennis so she could focus more on her family and her kids, and she did that. And she's coming back to what she does best, and she could still play. She can still play, and if you could still play, she feels like she could move better, hit better. Then why not, right?
We talked about Serena Williams. I don't believe. Well, I mean, do you think that? Okay, fine. Do you think that she should have come back? What's going on with all these old players who are still in the game? I mean, Venus Williams, LeBron James, Lionel Messi. Well, that's what's going on. Why they are still playing?
Because they can still play, because they can still perform at a high level.
Yeah,
and that's most important. If you could still do something at a high level, then why stop doing it?
That's true.
And then if you are still enjoying it, and if you are still loving it and enjoying the process, then guess what? You should still do it. If once it becomes a bore or a pain or frustrating all the time and you're not having fun, then stop. And so if they're having fun, why should they stop?
So Serena came back about a month ago, and she was playing doubles with Umbuko.
Victoria Mbuka from Canada.
From Canada. Did she win that? What tournament was that?
Mbuka pulled out because she got hurt.
Oh, so okay. So they played 2 games, 2 rounds, and they won.
They played 1 round.
How did Serena look?
She looked great. She had a couple 120 miles an hour serves. She hit the ball really well, moving really well. Her angles, her depth that she's known for. What I love about Serena is her angles and her serve. She has an amazing serve, the out wide serve on the advantage side of the court or down the tee serve. She knows where to put it, and she still has that, and that's a very important
But
shot.
that Victoria, what tournament was that she came back?
It was, I think, the HSBC.
The HSBC.
It's a tournament in England, I think. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant HBCU.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that they have the HBC. But you know what? Anyway, HBCU should put together a tennis tournament.
They don't have any?
No, they don't have a league. HBCU
Something
don't
for us
have
to
a
look
league. They should
into.
do something like
Yeah,
that.
I agree. But I'm excited. The draw came out. She's playing someone from Australia.
So she's playing in Wimbledon.
Maya
When does Wimbledon start on Monday?
It starts Monday,
Which is
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yes. And she's playing Maya Joint on Tuesday, I think is her match. Tomorrow Coco Gauff is playing. But I think it's great. The buzz, 23-time Grand Slam, 14 doubles. She's also playing doubles with her sister Venus. And here's my take on this.
Right, so because Umbuko, that was supposed to be her partner.
No,
because
Umbuko she was only playing with Umbuko for that tournament, and then she played with Karolina Mukova in another doubles tournament.
Yeah.
And they did lose. Sorry. They did lose, but it was a good match, 6-4, 6-4. And then
Who lost? Serena?
Serena and Karolina Mukova, the doubles.
When was this?
This was 2 weeks ago.
When? Oh, in that same tournament?
It's another tournament because they had to pull out of that tournament because Mbuka now has retired. She retired, and now she can't even play in Wimbledon. So it was very disheartening to hear that Mbuka, another rising tennis star, she's out with injury. But Serena is back. She's here. I'm excited to see what she's gonna do. I do still believe that she can win this tournament. I always did when she was playing, and the last time I saw her play, she went to the third round, and the only thing that kept her back was that she wasn't fit enough to move. But she could hit the ball beautifully, but she just could not move. Mm-hmm. Now she can move. I'm sure she could move, and she should still be able to hit the ball because that really didn't leave. And so I'm very excited to see the pressure she's going to put on the younger generation or the current players to see if she still has it, because I think she does still have it, and she's going to surprise a lot of people.
Do you think okay, let me ask you. Do you think Serena has a chance of going deep into the tournament?
I think she's going to win.
No, that's where we disagree. She doesn't have a lot of matches under her belt.
Mm-hmm.
She's much older. I don't know if she's just as fit as when she just came on the scene. You have people like Sabalenka, Coco Gauff, Swiatek, who's playing well. Why do you think that she can win?
Because all the people that you mentioned are not grass court players. They can't play on grass.
They can't play on grass.
They have a weakness.
But they play.
But they can't play on grass.
And she hasn't played in a while.
Grass is a very tricky surface, and the players who win on grass know how to play on grass, and she knows how to play on grass.
But she hasn't played in a while, though.
Yeah, but she played doubles, and she's been hitting, and she's been practicing. And guess what? There's no pressure on Serena Williams. She's coming back to have fun, to show her daughter what hard work is and what it takes to win. And this is a good lesson for her kids to show, listen, mommy's doing this. This is what I love. This is what I do better than anything else in the world. And everybody knows that. And Serena, there's nobody like the Serena Williams serves.
Fine.
Nobody return like her.
Fine. She wants she wants to show her daughter, inspire her daughters.
No.
But
she wants to do that. But she wants to inspire them and show them. But she also wants to. She came back to win. She came back to finish the job that she didn't finish to do. She had to.
What more is left for her to do? She's one of the winningest athletes in tennis.
She wants to get to 24.
24 what? Grand Slams?
Mm-hmm.
Single Grand Slam?
Yes, she wants to. She wants it badly.
Why?
She wants. Well, that's what life is about. When you have something that drives you, sometimes success is determined by the driven people. So if you're driven by something, you're going to do well.
But don't you think?
That's what drives her, Ronaldo.
Does she have more? Doesn't she hold the world record or no?
Djokovic has 24.
Oh, Djokovic over. She has 23.
She has 23.
Oh wow.
And Djokovic is coming back to win his. They both have 7 Wimbledon titles. And they're both going for their 8th together. I think it's a race, and Serena wants to prove something. She's competing against Novak Djokovic.
So I forgot. Yeah, Djokovic is now has the world record. The women had the world record, but now the men.
Yeah, Djokovic came and has 24.
Djokovic took over. Yeah, he has 24. So what's Djokovic's chances? And let's talk about the ATP tour. What's Djokovic's chances? He's always losing to
Sinner and Alcaraz, but they're not there. Alcaraz is not there. He's out because
he's
got
still
hurt.
out.
Yes, he's not. He's going to be out until probably the U.S. Open. We're not sure, but he's out.
Wow!
Yeah.
So it's another open field. Who won last year? The French Open. He had a chance to capitalize and didn't win. But who won? Sinner? Was it Sinner that won?
Last year, Sinner won.
The French Open this year.
Wimbledon, no.
Sinner won the Wimbledon
Sasha Zverev won Wimbledon, French Open this year. Last year.
Right. And he's number 2 in the world, or what is he now?
He's number 3. Sinner faced, last year, Sinner.
Yeah.
The Italian faced Alcaraz from Spain.
Yeah.
And Sinner won that.
At Wimbledon?
Yeah, last year.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they both faced each other again before that in the French Open, and of course Alcaraz won in that epic comeback. So I would say I like it for Serena because I've seen Serena serve, return, and I've seen her movement. I think she still have the game. The most important thing for her is just to come back and have fun. It's the first tournament back.
Will Serena be playing singles? I mean Venus?
Doubles.
She's only playing doubles. She's not playing singles?
Here's why. Here's my take, and I wanted to talk to you about that. Serena accepted a wild card from England to play.
They didn't give Venus a wild card.
It was either her or Venus Williams. And Serena got it. No one's talking about it, but you're going to hear it first on the Neoliberal Round and the Pulse podcast. I'm telling you, here, look at it. No one's talking about this.
Yeah.
Renaldo, Venus wanted to play in Wimbledon. But listen, they have one wild card to give out left. And it's left for Serena or Venus Williams. I'm telling you, if Serena did not play, they would have given the wild card to Venus Williams. I am telling you. And guess what? Serena was like, you know what? I am going to play. Because I don't know if Venus is better than Serena, even though Venus has been playing. So that is something to see. To say that, considering that Venus has been playing and trying to come back and really won matches, but is always in them. And so if
she's been playing. She's been playing though. Venus.
She's been playing, but she's not been winning.
She's not winning.
She's been playing well, but not winning.
Well, I don't understand. How can you play well and don't win?
And so here's the deal. Do you want to give Venus Williams a wild card, or you want to give Serena Williams a wild card? Who do you think have a better chance?
I mean,
who do you think have a better chance?
Historically, Serena does better than Venus.
So who do you think?
Serena is younger.
Do you think it was wise for them to give Serena to take the wild card? I mean,
I think she should retire, but I mean,
Serena?
Yes.
Why?
I mean, she'd have stayed retired because she's old.
She never retired.
Give the young girls a chance.
She never retired.
You know,
she never retired.
But she's here, I mean, first
of
all,
she never retired.
Venus needs to retire more than Serena.
Hey, Renaldo, hold on.
Because
wait, hold a moment. Yeah. You said give the young girls a
chance
to stand. Here is my rebuttal of that. She's 44. She doesn't have a long time left. The young girls have their life and tennis career way ahead of them. Serena only have this much window. She only could probably play for another 2 years. Okay? These young girls could play for another 10 to 15 years. So guess what? This is how I refute your argument, Renaldo. Because she's not going to play for another 10 years. We know that. So you know what? If she comes back and she plays and she wins or does well in Wimbledon, she would have proven you wrong. And she probably, if she doesn't do as well, she probably won't play again. Because Serena is prideful and she doesn't like to lose. So if Serena comes back and lose Wimbledon and then lose in the US Open, I think she's done. I'm telling you that. That is Serena. So this is why I say come back and play, because she's giving it this is one last chance. And that's why I want her back.
I mean, you said one last chance.
Well, she had a baby when she retired the last time. She just had a child.
But she played after she had the child.
No, she played one match and then she had yes.
Well, okay, she went back and have another child.
Yes, that's why she left.
Oh.
She wanted to raise her family. You didn't know
how many kids she had?
2.
Oh, so when she was
pregnant.
She was pregnant?
Yes.
Oh.
The US Open, when she won and she said that's her last year retiring, or she's pulling away from tennis.
Yeah.
And everybody went.
She was pregnant.
She was trying to get pregnant.
Oh.
Sources
how many kids does she have?
2. I just said it. Allegedly, a friend of mine actually told me that Serena was trying to get pregnant before she had her second child and before she announced that she was pulling away from tennis. So she was actually trying to. So this is why I believe that she did not really want to retire. She wanted to have another child, raise it, and then come back. And she was like, you know what, I'm Serena, I'm going to try. It's possible. I'm going to try in doing so. And it might be possible. So she's going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she wanted to have a normal life. Serena Williams has always wanted to have a normal life, a life where and it's really tough to become a famous superstar and but she wanted to be a mother, a wife, a stay-at-home mom. She wanted to have the same experiences
She wanted to do
like
a lot. She wanted,
ordinary woman would have.
I mean, but how can you do that when you're a superstar?
Well, but that's why Serena is so great. She was able to do that, have her cake and eat it. She was able to have a child, pregnant at one time, winning Australian Open, came back and went to 4 Grand Slam finals, not even in her full body shape. 4 Slam finals, she didn't even lose the baby weight, and then left, and now she's back after having another child.
By the way, how does she look? She look
Great.
better? Does she look
Much
great?
better.
Like she can win?
Yes.
She look better than Sabalenka,
She
Coco
lost.
Gauff,
Well, we
Madison
can't-
Keys.
We don't know this yet, Ronaldo. We will know.
Who's your coach? Does she have a coach?
Renee Stubbs.
Renee
And,
Stubbs.
Renee Stubbs and this, I forgot. This, I'm not, no, yeah, 2 of them. She's 2. Renee Stubbs and somebody else, I forgot.
Yeah.
They're also playing doubles, don't forget, with her sister. But I'm
Okay.
excited.
Well,
excited.
one thing we know, Wimbledon, and it's generating a lot more interest this in the sport in tennis this year.
Yes.
The announcement of Serena coming back is generating a lot of interest. There's playing with her sister is very iconic. Probably the last opportunity people will get to see that again. So
That's true. That's why I was thinking this is the
I
last
think a
hurrah
lot more
for her.
people are going to be watching the sport, the games this year.
Ronaldo, people
I will
felt
be going to
people
the US
felt
Open.
slighted.
Slighted.
Yes, they felt like the win with Serena left was a little because she was so great in tennis and she had so many followers that we would have wanted to see her 1 full year, give me 4 slams, and so that's it, I'm done. Because the way in which she retired, the way in which she was playing, we thought that she looked amazing. We thought that anyone retired, actually gaining weight, having a child, and still look like that, and able to play like that.
Yeah.
Not out of shape at the time.
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm going to the 3rd round of the US Open out of shape. And by the way, in that US Open, she was up. She won, but she was tired. I know she was because she was just not fit. Her body she was trying to get another baby, and people don't even realize that. That's
You're listening
why.
to the Pulse. The Pulse. It's a Sunday afternoon. We're just liming it on the Pulse today. We are eating and just chilling and sharing with you guys about the sports. Of course. Okay, so that's tennis. Let's move on.
The Knicks. Did we cover the Knicks winning? I know it's a long time ago, but we
I
just
mean,
talk
the
about
Knicks.
him.
I mean, well, did you see what the New Yorkers did? They destroyed New York in that. I heard that there was. I mean, yeah, okay, fine. We can talk about the Knicks. The fact that they won, we predicted that they would have won.
What do you mean destroy New York?
Well, I mean,
I don't understand it.
the fans during that parade was carrying. I mean, they caused a lot of chaotic scenes. There were
So
several
what?
chaotic scenes.
Well, it's their fault. It's the city's fault. You can't
What do you
have.
mean it's the city's fault?
First of all, they're having a parade that is centralized in one small area of New
Oh.
York, and there are millions of people that live there. My friends went and they couldn't even make it in. They had to come back. They literally took off.
Make it
half
until
of
they
their-
had it inside the building.
No, you had to go downtown and they blocked it off. And if you're not there by 7 o'clock in the morning, you couldn't get there to see your favorite team.
Oh, wow.
And they limited it to like where they have Battery Park area, within a very small block.
So it was
to
poorly
have-
organized.
Yes.
And
This is the first time in 53 years. So destroy, yes.
Fully
First time in
organized,
53 years. You're going to limit this parade to just... They've never seen it. The Yankees win so much.
okay.
Okay, but this is the first time in 53 years. So many people have never been alive for this. And you're going to limit this ticker, whatever, parade to just the standard. Because
But they were
They
destroying.
always... Ronaldo, all they had to do was extended this, make it much longer.
Well, what we know, they did extend it because the people they destroyed the blockades.
So what? It's fine now, though. If you go down there right now, it look like it didn't even happen. So we moved on. They were exciting, and it's excitement, and it's great to see the city coming together for this one thing, and people outside the city and in the surrounding. It was exciting, and yes, you know this was going to happen. Anything like this happened, vandalism sometime, because if young kids are crazy, everybody know young people are animals. All right, sometime, especially when it's something like this happened. And then the first time in 53 years, the animals came out, and now they're gone back into their shed until next year. So let's keep it moving. And that's how it is. It's a part of life. Keep it moving. Yeah, it's kids.
So and so yeah, we did predict that the Knicks were going to win. They won in what? Was it 4-1? 4-1. And do you think they have a chance of winning again next day based on what you've seen?
Why not? Of course.
Yeah, very dynamic team.
They're defending champion. You have to say that they could win again.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's making changes, wheeling and dealing and change, and you don't know if the change that they're making are going to be sufficient enough to allow them to win. They have to make changes. The Knicks, they won. They know they have to look at what they did wrong, what they could improve on, and they have the base to build around who they currently have, because some of the guys on their team, they can improve upon, like Mitchell Robinson. He was great as a defender, but let's work in the offseason on his shooting abilities. When people foul him, he fortify that. You know, somebody else, number 15 or 16 on the team, let's work him, give him more reps. So they have because everybody has camaraderie. There's something about having that camaraderie, that brotherhood, that unity, that's stronger than anything else. And what I love about the Knicks, especially Brunson and Kat and all of them, they just come together as a unit. And right now, all they have to, and they're still young enough to do it again. And all they have to do is look at the players on the team that have listen, everybody contributed. And they feel good about it. So you want
team chemistry.
So now the people who did not you want to contribute a little bit more next year, you start working on them now, so that next year, I'm telling you, those people, those bench people are going to feel so confident now.
I mean, they have a very good bench.
They are going to be even better next year.
They have one of the best benches in the NBA.
And people still are disrespecting them. People are still saying, oh, they won, but they're going to be awful. They don't make changes. They think they're going to come back, and then, oh, they're going to get rid of Mitchell Robinson. I said, that's disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
The entire team, Dolan said that if they make it, they're going to keep them. So there's no reason for him to start selling and trading people. When, listen, he gave them a charge. And they fulfilled and they answered the question. The coach took every member in that organization deserves to run it back again. And if next year something like it is going awry, then you could tweak it. And that's what I believe they should be doing. All right, they should play the same guys again, because those guys will live and die for each other.
I mean, since you mentioned they should play those guys again, I think the same thing should happen with the Philadelphia Sixers. I mean, sorry, I live in Philadelphia. I support Philadelphia. I support the Sixers team. I mean, I disagree with them firing the president of basketball operations. I disagree with them making any major moves right now, because, listen, they played against the championship team, a team that's well-oiled. First of all, they weren't supposed to beat Boston Celtics, and they beat the Boston Celtics. Okay? What we need is a bench. You guys have a bench. The Knicks have a bench. We don't have a bench. You fix the bench without getting rid of the main components, then you should be good.
Well, everything in life, everybody knows
the Sixers,
the most successful people in life are people with depth.
Yeah, the Sixers played a very good team, and I mean, to be honest, it was a good tournament. Although we didn't win. I mean, we didn't win in the game in the semifinals.
But you need depth.
It was a good.
You need depth.
We just need a bench.
You need depth.
And continue to develop chemistry, because we
Boston is a total mess. That's why they lost. Boston is a mess. Boston is a mess. That's why they lost.
Yeah.
Right? Don't you agree? With the Jaylen Brown situation and the Tatum.
Well, Tatum wasn't there though.
Yeah, but then he came back and they're making room for him. Total disaster. I don't know if they're gonna ever recover.
I mean, that team still. I don't even know how they.
Renaldo.
I don't know how they won, but they lack chemistry. Right now, they're
Boston. I'm gonna tell you right now.
There is some kind of
next year
controversy or something.
Next year, Boston is not winning. They're not
winning. Between Tatum and what's his name? Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown. I don't know if there's controversy. I know that with Jaylen Brown, he wants to be the it guy.
He wants to be the it guy.
You can't have two bull in one pen. You can't have Ronaldo. You can't have two bull in one pen.
Well, that is why the Knicks were able to win. There's chemistry. They know their roles, and everybody accept that role.
They accept that Jalen Brunson is the captain.
Not there in Boston,
because Jaylen Brown, he wants to be the captain, but Tatum is. Everybody in the Knicks team.
Well, I mean, I don't know if he wants to be the captain. Maybe more respect.
Yeah, but everybody respects Jalen Brunson. But you know what? You know what I believe? I see what's happening here. Do you know why why the Knicks are so good, and they respect Jalen Brunson, and they make him the captain, and they listen and follow him? All the guys do, because he sacrificed himself. He's like Jesus, if you think about it. If you're religious, he sacrificed himself, give up money, give up picks, give up everything, just so that he could get his best friend, one of his best friends.
Who's his best friend?
Mikal Bridges, one of his best friends. Mikal Bridges.
Didn't he play for
everybody hated?
The Sixers? Or did he? No, at some point he was.
He may have. I don't know much about Mikal Bridges. Other than
What?
The Nets, Brooklyn Nets. But he may have played, I don't know who he played for before them. But he wasn't always there. But the fact that this guy can give selfishly from himself and say, no, I'm going to take less money so that these guys can eat and we could get quality. Listen, they respect him for this. They respect Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson is a captain, and he works well together with the team. And I'm telling you, this is why I believe that they can win again next year, because I don't see any other team with this camaraderie other than OKC. OKC is the only other team I see with the type of unity. That's why they win. And people always say it's what's his name, it's SGA. SGA is amazing, but he remind me
I think they have two.
He have a different kind of Jalen Brunson. One of them has a little bit of flair and he's just smooth in the basket, and Jalen Brunson is just like a freight train. Okay, but they both are respected. They both sacrifice themselves. They both demand respect. They both of those teams are the best team in the NBA right now, and it's not the Spurs. The Spurs also have chemistry issues. They have chemistry issues, and they act like they have a chip on their shoulder. They're young, and I think they need to get beyond themselves. Get beyond. Oh, we have the best player in basketball. Oh, he's a Martian. Oh, this guy is 7'5". You need to get beyond yourself. But they're not there yet, and I don't think they're going to get it next year either. They're not going to get it next year because they're very prideful. So they're not going to get it, and I don't see Boston getting it because they have a lot of this unity in there, and it takes a while to build unity so that you could win together. It takes a while for that. So Boston, no. Spurs, no. I don't see those teams. So right now I see the Knicks and OKC getting the championship next year because they have the unity, the camaraderie. Maybe the Timberwolves, but the Timberwolves, I saw that they were arguing with Ant-Man, and when they lost to the Spurs, they were a little bit of an issue with him. The chemistry wasn't there.
I mean,
so if you look at every team,
the Lakers,
there was a chemistry issue.
The Lakers were good. I think they had the best chance, but Reeves was injured.
Well, yes.
Luka or Doncic?
Yes.
Was injured. Two of their main guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so if I believe that also affected them. Now they're there's talks about trading LeBron. Lakers should not trade LeBron. They should keep what they have because they were in a good position. But they're dealing with injuries. Two of their main guys was injured. LeBron James played a very good game. The team played a very good game. And they played against OKC.
They're not it yet though. You know. They don't have the camaraderie. They don't have it.
Excuse me, Ricardo. What if you never had Jalen Brunson? You guys think you could have won?
No.
Okay, they don't have the Doncic.
Yeah, but he's the glue. He's the magnet.
No, Ricardo, you have a main. Doncic was injured. He didn't play at all in the playoffs.
If he played, they wouldn't have won.
He was one of the main guys.
If he played, they still wouldn't have won.
You don't know that.
I'm just telling. Of course, I don't know that. Hold on. Hold a moment.
No, but what I'm saying.
Hold a moment.
Do you think New York would have won?
Everything that we say here is opinionated. So
but what I'm saying is that the Lakers had a very good team, and they were able to win the first round of the Eastern Conference in the playoffs, Western Conference playoffs, without two of their top guys.
Well, let's see next year.
But can you imagine if they added all the pieces?
Next year. Everything is if we could have, would have.
Lakers, do not get rid of LeBron James. Do not trade him. Keep what you have. Okay. The thing is, one of your big men were injured. Was injured. Sorry, one of your big men was injured, and if you fix that. And Anthony Reeves was also injured, and they pulled him in anyways to play, but he was injured. I mean, I believe that they would have won. They had an opportunity. If they were dealing with injuries.
I'm sorry, I don't see it.
New York was not dealing. They were one of the most what they call it, injury-free team.
Well, that's why.
The best ability is availability.
Yes, that's
why
true.
Is that? Because they work together as a team and they support each other. In most of the games, they use all 9 or all 15. Everyone plays. That's why they don't get as hurt. Because the Knicks rotate their guys to allow that. And that's why sometimes when they're losing certain games, they're wondering why. Because they were rotating their guys to give them the experience of play and building that camaraderie that was necessary. These other teams, if one person is out, you're telling me that. I don't know that. But right now, the
Lakers did not always rely on LeBron James. They were able to rely, but when you get to a certain level of the tournament, when it gets intense, you need everybody. You guys had that, okay? They never had that with the Lakers. That's why I believe that they have an opportunity to try it again. if they're able to keep everybody on the team and play together and are healthy.
I don't see them beating
OKC
I'm sorry.
also had 2 guys that was injured. All their team played in last year and won. All the members. This year, 2 guys dropped out. Spurs beat them. Okay? I mean, but I just really think that played a factor.
In the beginning of the playoff, the Knicks sat most of their starters for nearly half of the entire half of some quarters, or even the fourth. Just so you know, without their big top guy, because everyone contributed.
Yeah.
The Lakers, in the Knicks, it wasn't just Jalen Brunson. There were days when Jalen Brunson did not show up and somebody else did. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, the point,
and the reason for that is in the Knicks is the next man up.
No, I mean,
a lot of these teams don't have that.
No, wait. I mean,
all these teams don't have a next man up mentality. They
mean,
look for LeBron, they look for Luka, and then after that they go to the.
No, I mean, I'm telling you, Lakers are a good team. They were good.
Yeah,
they were
good.
well. They have a great opportunity.
Yes,
2 of the main guys
okay, I have to admit,
top guys. Okay,
if they have Luka if they have Luka, they have Austin Reeves, and if they have LeBron, there's no reason why they can't contend for a Western title. I really don't think they have it, though. I'm so sorry. I wish I could say that, but I just really don't think they have it yet. If they show me something different in the upcoming season, then I would say that. But I'm going on what I've seen.
But when we know that the Knicks won, the Knicks won, until we'll see. But
and they were the best team in baseball this year.
Who? The Knicks? They play baseball too?
I mean, they're the best ball the best team in the NBA this year.
Oh.
They won. And people say no, they weren't. Give me a break. They won. They were the best team. Next. And they still are the best team, and they should be on their
segue. It's a Sunday. We're watching the Pulse.
Titles.
You're watching the Pulse with Ricardo and Renaldo McKenzie, and we're having shrimp. What's this? Well done. The sauce is absolutely amazing. The chef did a great job. Oh my God, what's this called? Shrimp scampi.
Mm-hmm.
It's great, guys. Have you ever tried shrimp? I mean, this is really good.
Scampi, Ronaldo.
Beautiful.
Shrimp scampi.
Well made. Love it. Let's segue into the World Cup. We are in the round of the second round of the World Cup. It's 32, the knockout stage. Any surprises?
Oh, Congo, Cape Verde.
Oh yeah, you told. Oh yes, the Congo is. I watched that game last night.
Yeah,
the Congo looked good. Who did they played against? Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan, yeah.
They looked good. They looked really good. They had 1 goal was from a penalty, and that was a real penalty because the guy really kicked him, and right by the goal. But the other 2 goals was just beautiful.
Oh yeah, I have to tell you, Messi. I'm sorry, I know you're not a big Messi.
I'm not a big Messi fan because I'm a Brazilian fan. I mean, I'm old school. If you support Brazil, you don't support
It's like
Argentina.
saying that you like Serena. You don't like Serena Williams, but I mean, you may not like Serena Williams, but you have to appreciate her serve, her service motion, her smooth.
Well, yesterday I watched Messi for the first time, and I watched Argentina win yesterday. They win against Jordan. I don't think it was impressive in the set.
Well, they didn't need to do. They didn't need to win. They didn't need to do anything.
All the goals that they got was from a penalty or a free kick or a foul.
Was it warranted?
That was given.
Was it legitimate?
I mean,
if it's warranted, then it's warranted.
If you brush against Messi, you get a card.
He did not play yesterday, did he?
He did. He played in the second half and scored.
Oh, that's amazing.
From a foul of a free kick right by the goal.
Well,
that was given.
They did foul him. I'm sure
in their favor against Jordan.
But they fouled him. If they didn't foul him, he probably would have scored.
So
I'm telling you right now. If they did not,
it wasn't from. I want to see goal. I want
Ronaldo.
He people play and take the ball to the
Ronaldo, you can't stop Messi. He's gonna score a goal, and and you know what some people do? They know that, so they're gonna kick him down. They're gonna foul him, and they did foul him, and he scored the gool. Either way. So if you want to do that, tell the guys who fouled from Jordan that they should never have fouled him, and you would have seen a beautiful left foot going to the goal.
Well, the second, so anyway, Congo look I was concerned about the African team.
Yeah, the Republic of Congo. But they look really good this year. I have to tell you,
really good,
even the ones who are going home, there's a lot of standouts who played really well. I thought Algeria looked great.
Is Iran going home? Did they make it?
Panama, that small country, looked fantastic. Wait, didn't Panama make it?
Did they make it?
Panama made it, right?
I don't know. We can. I'm not sure.
I think Panama made it.
But
I think they did. They?
No, did you see that Iran match though? They played against Egypt. And they scored in towards the last couple of minutes.
Oh
of the
wait, what
game.
happened in that game? I didn't see it.
It was 1-1. They scored in the last minute.
Who, Iran?
Yes, and they took back the goal.
Oh.
They needed to have beaten Egypt.
Oh, I saw that, yeah.
And they took back the goal, and it was leveled at 1-1. And I thought that was so unfortunate. I really don't believe that they should have taken back the goal. But they took back the goal.
Was the offside?
Probably, yeah. I think they said it was, but it was. It was. I don't know.
Americans don't understand that.
They said he was offside, but I don't. They could have awarded.
No, he was offside.
I don't see the offside.
He was Renaldo. They have the VAR system.
Sometimes it matters.
They have the VAR system. They check every goal that's scored to make sure it's legitimate or not. So there's no there. They scored the goal and they took it back because upon reviewing, he was offside.
Yeah, I'm checking to see right now.
There's no there, Renaldo. There's nothing to talk about there. Yes, we want to see them score a goal. Like, for example, the penalty. They rarely call penalties in that box, even if they're not, like, if they call a penalty in that box, they clearly committed a penalty because they don't like to call it. They call it, and so you're telling me that 2 of the games, guess what? I've never seen any incidents where they mess up a foul call. A lot of time it is a call, just so you know.
I'm checking right now if Iran qualify.
Yeah.
They did not qualify for
the
round of 32.
Well, that's why it was not necessary. Egypt was in first or second or something.
Despite finishing the group stage unbeaten, they were eliminated after a 3-3 draw between Austria and Algeria, pushed them out of the third place.
Algeria?
Yeah.
That was 3-3?
3-3.
Wow.
After a 3-3 draw between Austria and Australia. That was an interesting game. Brazil is looking good. That's my team. I mean, they are the underdogs. 4 years ago, just so you know, if you're in America, and let's just tell you about Brazil. Brazil is World Cup royalty. It's football royalty. Argentina is football royalty. And there is always a fierce competition between the two. Argentina and Brazil. Okay. Just so you know. 4 years ago, Brazil was one of the top teams. They were supposed to win. They didn't win. They went home early. This year, they are underdogs for the first time. And I love that they're underdogs. They come here, nobody's really watching them or picking them to win. And they look better this year. Every match they play, they look better. They look better this year than they were 4 years ago.
Their starting name is Neymar.
Neymar
is still on the team.
He's still on the team. He's back. He was arrested. I think he was arrested. There was controversy.
Yeah, I haven't heard about him. I was just like, I saw him.
I think he was arrested. He was in jail or something like that. They released him. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure.
You can't be talking about this.
But Neymar is my guy.
I don't know about this. You brought this up, and
they were hoping that he would be ready for this tournament. He came out and every time he played, he looks better. Every time he plays, he looks better. So, but Brazil looks good. England looks good. But I'm not picking Israel. So
Israel.
Sorry. England looks good. Spain.
No, I'm not England. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what?
They're one of the top teams.
They're not. I'm not talking about European soccer.
They're one of the worst people.
They're the worst people on earth. I'm sorry.
I know, but
I'm sorry I'm saying that on the podcast. I'm sorry.
But the
people.
second round
Hold on. Let me correct myself, please. I would like to speak.
Go ahead.
I have nothing against the English, but I'm just talking about soccer, European soccer teams. I mean, the throwing yourself on the ground, the ridiculous fouling that you do. You pull, like yesterday, I saw this one guy grab this guy by the collar and pull him down on the ground, and then throw himself on the ground like he was foul, and the ref called the ref, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me! They were destroying this team that they were playing yesterday. I thought I was watching a wrestling match on a soccer field. They were like literally tearing pulling these people down, and then some of the players, they would run and just somebody would brush against them and they throw themselves on the ground, roll over, and then 2 seconds later you see them running all over the place. And I'm like, I have to tell you.
Yeah.
I watch the World Cup, some of the matches, but there's nothing like a good American football. Where they just jump on each other and they just pull them down. If you get the ball and you just lay someone out and that's not against the rule. In soccer, you can't do that. I mean, what they should just start doing is just let them lay them out. Like literally, if whoever has the ball, if they don't let it go, you're gonna get laid out because this is exactly what soccer looks like to me these days. Like you're playing football, with the only exception is like they just throw themselves on the ground, and they're not even touched. In football, they don't just throw themselves on the ground. Oh, they get laid out. Okay, so soccer players, I'm sorry.
Oh, so my apologies. I was saying that I was wrong. He was arrested. He was injured in October of 20.
Oh my God! Thank God you looked this up.
He was injured in October of. He suffered a serious knee injury in October.
Thank God
of
he looked this up, everyone.
23 during the South American
injury?
qualifiers and struggled to get back into form since then. So the first time he came back was in the 76th minute against Scotland, and I saw that game when they for some reason it created so much energy when they he's 34 years old. He's one of my top guys, so it's powerful to see him out there. And Mexico, I'm impressed with Mexico. Mexico in Group A, I'm impressed with them. They made it to the next round. They finished in the top in their round. I'm impressed with Mexico. They are in CONCACAF. The US is also part of CONCACAF. So unfortunate Haiti didn't make it. I mean, Haiti is going back home. They didn't make it. They didn't win anything actually.
It's okay. They played. They made it. They scored a goal, right?
Did they?
I think so.
I mean, I don't know.
I think they did. I can't remember.
I mean, but I'm shocked that they even had a team in the World Cup with all that's going on. I mean, where do they practice? They practice overseas. I don't think they practice in Haiti. I hope this will create an opportunity for us to really find out what's going on in Haiti, because Haiti is continuing to struggle right now because of several things.
By the way, did you see the U.S. Open golf tournament was won by Wyndham Clark?
So we are transitioning to golf now. We finished the football.
This is just a quick note. Apparently, the crowd did not treat the American, who is Wyndham Clark, right? Even though he won
this year.
Yes,
today.
He won last week. The
Okay.
U.S. Open golf tournament. It's a prestigious PGA. It's a prestigious golf tournament. The U.S. Open, an American won, and apparently the crowds were just, I've never known, people used to tell me that golfers are this type of sport that have some flair and some air about it. But I've come to realize that they're the most raucous, loud people I've ever seen. They were disgusting. They treat their own American players with disgust because it's like they didn't want him to win. So at some point,
did they want to win?
there was another American that was playing. I forgot his name. Oh my goodness.
I know very little.
But
thing,
he fell apart.
I knew very little bit about golf, but yeah. But,
he bogeyed. He was supposed to birdie that one hole, and he didn't. He had a birdie opportunity, and he missed it, and he finished one back of Wyndham Clark, who won. The other American.
Where's he from, Wyndham Clark? Is he youngster?
32.
Has he ever won anything?
Yeah, he's won the U.S. Open once before. It's his second U.S. Open.
Oh wow! Okay.
He won 2 years ago. J.J. Spawn, I think, won last year, and then Wyndham Clark won the year before that. Yes, I know a little bit about golf. I watch a little bit.
Well, this is the Pulse of the Neoliberal Round Podcast with Ricardo and Renaldo McKenzie. If you're joining us, we are coming to you from Long Branch, New Jersey, on the Jersey Shore, and it's a Sunday afternoon, time for family and friends, and we're just unwinding and relaxing and just talking about the top stories. And of course, we're honing in on sports today. I mean, of course. So that's what's going on. FIFA, what we talk about, FIFA World Cup, we're in the round of 32. The US will play in terms of the FIFA World
on Wednesday.
By the way, I like what I'm seeing from the US, and it's quite interesting. By the way,
for those in Bosnia?
Bosnia, on Wednesday?
Wednesday, yeah.
And just so you know, 8 o'clock on Wednesday. In the US, football is known as soccer, which, I mean, I don't think they should just call it football and then call American football. Okay.
No,
but isn't that interesting that we're having the World Cup here in America, the World Cup of football, but football is not known as football in America. It's known as soccer. Quite interesting. And by the way, it's not an English thing where you translate English. When you translate soccer into Spanish, you get football. That's some people are thinking.
Oh, stop it!
No, I'm being honest. There are people who are calling football, football, F-U-T-B-O-L with the accent over the U, as if soccer is football. No,
what? I don't know.
But I know it is football. F-O-O. Just so American football is spelled F-O-O-T-B-A-L-L. The soccer is actually football globally, worldwide. It's football, not football.
Ronaldo, stop
football.
it.
No.
Ronaldo, it's because it's a different language. That's
no,
why.
No,
yes.
This is what I'm saying. That people.
It's football.
No, this is the point I'm making. No, people are saying here in America that they're saying, "Oh, it's football," as if they think that it's Spanish and it's football.
No,
it's football.
no, it is football or soccer, and it's American football.
In Spanish,
that's a differentiation.
football.
No, if you're gonna differentiate it, we have American football, which is very different from football. That's all I would say.
I know, but
From
I'm just
universal
correcting people. Just for
term.
people who's thinking that they call it football in other places. It's called.
Who said that?
Yes,
Really?
I've had. Yes,
I can't.
I've had convert. They call it
it's
football. Why don't we call it football? No,
What?
it's
Wow.
football. This is how they say it's foot. Now it became soccer in the U.S. because we already have a football. When America got independence in the 1700s, they did not want to have anything to do with England, anything. So they created their own football and called it football, okay? And then they didn't want to have anything to do with anything with the English. So they created their own sports.
I don't know if that's what really.
Yes. They
I'm
created
gonna look
their
it up,
own
and
cricket.
we will come back with a more accurate.
I'm a student of history, you know that, and they created their
you
own.
better make sure
But
that's
listen
what
to
really
this.
happened.
This is what happened. They created their own cricket and call it baseball. If you notice how the mechanics is almost the same. So they created their own cricket and created their own sport. They created their own sport because they didn't want to have anything to do with America. The politics is different, yes, and also the sports is different, and the ideology and the constitution is different. So but now.
Well, we're gonna have to dig deeper in these topics next
Yeah.
week, where we try to deviate a little bit from sports and go more into historical aspects of our society.
So let's
and
talk.
political side.
Anything. What else is happening outside of sports, though? In terms of politics.
Oh no more politics for me
Donald
for a while.
Trump?
I can't. I think I forget politics for now. I'm not talking about it. Just vote. All right. And
elections
show
is-
for it love in everything you do in life.
Well, if
And
you,
every life is made
there's
so you
something
can
that
enjoy it.
there's
And I
something
feel
on
as
this
though we have to
podcast.
remember
We
that.
got to mention something though. I know you don't want to talk about politics, but there's one thing that's political that we should talk about. Obama. The Obamas finally opened the presidential center in Chicago. It is. Did you see the opening ceremony?
No, I do not. I do not watch anything political on
Wait,
sports.
Listen, but this is done. This is Obama we're talking about. It was beautiful. The speech was beautiful, and it's a beautiful edifice. And I'm happy that they decided to keep the
happy.
the
It's
center
good, but,
in Chicago because Chicago is a city that is they have a lot of struggles in that city, just like in Philadelphia, but there's a lot of opportunities, a lot of strengths, but weaknesses, and I hope that center is a really beautiful center. Great kudos
Yes.
to Obama.
Well, I'm glad that they
And,
got it done. I guess I should look more into it. But
Bill
I've not
Clinton
been.
was there.
Oh wow!
The
Renaldo, I don't know
Bushes,
anything.
The Bushes were
I don't
there.
know anything about what you're talking
I
about.
mean, I
Sorry.
can't believe you didn't follow the opening.
No,
of
I
the
don't
Obama.
follow anything on the television.
I mean, that's but we're talking about an iconic figure here.
Yeah,
which
I
is
know, but I know he's
you know.
iconic already.
Yeah.
No, it's just sports for me. And the
I
gym.
mean, well, no, the policy is not just about sports, though.
But I know that. But I'm
Okay.
just saying,
The
right
policy
now,
is what's pulsing the world,
the
or
last
something.
two times
Yeah.
we've done this, we said that we're gonna focus more on the sports because lately we've been inundated with so much sports going on,
So much politics.
and sometimes you
So
just
much
need.
politics. We've been inundated with
Well,
politics.
inundated with politics, but more important, yes, and everyone hear the same thing all the time about immigration and Trump and this. I can't. I don't want to deal with it. I just want to
Well,
live
I
my
mean-
life and enjoy it and learn about what
But
makes people happy, like sports.
Yeah,
where
but we have
you
to.
know,
But
and-
you cannot be apolitical or indifferent towards political issues. You
I'm not
have
saying I
to-
am, but I just said I don't want to talk about it yet. Sometimes
Yeah,
you have
fine,
to
yeah,
break it up,
um,
so you're not talking about the same thing over and over.
That's
Because
true.
people hear about it all
but
the
the last
time.
couple of times we've been talking. The last time we had the pause, we talked about sports.
Yeah, but this is a follow up because the last time we did mention that Serena might be coming back, and we predicted she'll be playing at Wimbledon. Remember?
Yeah,
So if you
yeah.
go back to the last, it's amazing. We also talked about the Knicks. There's a lot of stuff we talked about that really. So this is the season for sports, and that's why
It's a season for sports,
That's why we're
but
talking about it.
there's always a
This is the Neoliberal Podcast.
But no, before we go, we got to wrap up talking. This is the Neoliberal Round Podcast. I'm Renaldo McKenzie, the
And I'm
creator and
Ricardo.
host, Ricardo McKenzie.
Yes.
And you're watching The Pulse and the Neoliberal Round, available on any stream. You can find your stream by going to anchor.fm/neoliberal. We're also on YouTube, right? You can go to YouTube at Renaldo McKenzie. And of course, visit us at theneoliberal.com and RenaldoCMcKenzie.com. Our store page is at store.theneoliberal.com. And by the way, Ricardo, my book is coming out. The second book, Neoliberalism, Neoliberal Globalization Reconsidered, Neo-Capitalism and the Death of Nations. That's coming out soon. Hopefully we can talk about The Pulse. You can interview me about the book and the concepts of that book. But it promises to be powerful.
Perfect.
Yep. Any final word?
No,
We're
just
all about
love,
love,
enjoy life.
By the way, I was in Jamaica. Oh my God, there's so much excitement.
Oh, nice.
No, I thought that we were having the World Cup in Jamaica. No, everybody, and I like how open they are. They had the German flag, the Argentinian flag.
Oh, wow, it's
they
nice.
had the Congo. They were supporting not just African teams, but everybody had their teams, and it was just so much excitement. We're all about serving the world today to solve tomorrow's challenges by making popular always the monopoly. Email us at info@theneoliberal.com. Call us at 445-260-9198. What good?